I shall be your shield.
Blessing upon friends!
Hell, it's about damn time.
We are steadfast in the face of peril.
Don't underestimate a Nephilim.
Stormwind honors those who serve.
This is only the beginning of our journey.
My wrath shall not be quenched.
Your deeds bring honor to us all.
By steel or fang, we will prevail.
Not even death can save you from me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am Weenus, and I'm joined tonight by the one, the only Skycake. Skycake, hello.
What's going on, Weenus? Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This is my first cast. I'm sorry if I'm a liability, and if I say anything that slanders Weenus's good name.
Well, it's, you got to get down in the gutter to slander my name, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always more fun to do it, to do casting when you have somebody right by your side to help you out. We have a matchup of Div C West, Cool Cats and Kittens versus Blood, Bath, and Beyond. We are all in the lobby. We're just going to take a quick look at the maps to see how we got here, and we will get into game one shortly. All right, the coin toss was won by Cool Cats and Kittens. They wanted first hero pick. They banned out BOE and Dragonshire. Bloodbath and Beyond banned out Towers of Doom, Garden of Terror, and are taking us to Infernal Shrines for game number uno.
Uno. Infernal Shrines, Land of John Cena. The Woe of Zamara.
That's right. What do you think about the John Cena Zamara?
I have a personal vendetta against John Cena.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. I'm letting them know we're ready. We're ready to go. Thank you so much for the 500 bits, Tigerfish, and the 69 Libidium. Welcome in chat, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Neurolox is in there as well. All right. So I think we're about to go. Sorry, I cut you off there, Skycake. What were you saying?
No, it's fine. I was just saying, super interesting match that we're going into tonight. Cool Cats and Kittens in a scenario where they could be fighting for the top seed position right now. If they close out a sweep here, that'll put them at 21 points. Bloodbath and Beyond continuing to get out of slot 7 currently. So it's exciting.
Yeah, both these teams have a pretty decent record. Cool Cats and Kittens are 13-5 as far as maps, and Bloodbath and Beyond are 13-8. They've both played 8 matches out of 11, so this will be their 9th. So there's room for possibly overtaking the other team. Gonna see Tastar banned out, as well as Brightwing. Gonna get rid of Brightwing can be so destructive to any kind of strategy that you have as far as team fighting. Just polymorphing, blinking away, just really can be hard to deal with.
Yeah, and it's been so long since we scouted these teams. I don't really know what they're looking at as far as players, what their comfort picks are, if these are scouted out bans, if there's something that they're trying to just get a team comp that maybe Tastar, Garrosh are not friendly to, and vice versa with Bloodbath and Beyond getting rid of Brightwing. We'll see what comes out next.
Yeah, I'm sure these are targeted bans. It'll be interesting to see what gets let through and is picked up for game number 1, and if that is influenced in the bans in game number 2. Maybe you don't get to play your preferred hero, your first pick hero, but if you do really well on your second pick hero, maybe that one gets banned instead. Here goes Garrosh Ban and Hanzo. First pick on Chromie for Descolata.
Yeah, big Chromie coming out. There is still the Hogger open on Infernal Shrines. That infinite spin is still a potential. I don't know if any of these players are trying to get that done. Stukov is the first pick on Bloodbath and Beyond. We're going to see the second here.
Rackham is quite deadly with the Stukov, very strong, and going to pick that first so it doesn't get stolen or banned out later. Rackham is also in chat. Is everyone here moist? I am. Whew. Very moist. Thank you. You gentlemen are very manly men. Thank you, Tigerfish. Punk RK Pirate going to pick up that Li Ming. And I think I've seen Punk RK Pirate and Wraithling at some of the top of the charts as far as damage and kills, but Cool Cats and Kittens, they got some good picks just now as well. What do you think about these two picks, Skycake?
The Sonya, as we saw last week in our matches, I mean, Sonya is overtuned right now. I think that hero is really, really going to give them a lot of advantage. Lots of dive with the Mei and the Sonya. So the Ming is probably going to have, some eyes on her all game long, throwing those orbs over the walls into the objectives. But we'll see what the next picks are. We have Ban coming out from Cool Cats and Kittens right now.
Yeah, Lucio taken out of the mix. It's kind of interesting to pick up Li Ming on Infernal Shrines. A lot of people think, you can't get a lot of penetration onto the shrine because of all the minions running around. But I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like Li Ming on this map. There's a lot of things to hide behind, and like you said, throw orbs in the shadows, and you can kind of fish around the outside. So we'll see if that works out, as opposed to some kind of an AoE clearing mage for this objective. Gazlo.
Yep.
See you
Gazlo,
later.
man. They did not want to fight against Weenus #1 hero.
not the other day. Not the other day for sure.
It looks like Bloodbath and Beyond picking up the Tychus and Joanna, so going for some scoops and some silences over there.
Some miniguns and some scoops and some Baskin Robbins? Probably not.
Speak of the devil, product placement, not a sponsor.
There you go. Not a sponsor yet.
The wait is over.
We have Beowulf picking up the Cassia. And last for the draft is going to be Cool Cats and Kittens on their side. They are going to pick up Morales as the healer.
Morales.
Hmm.
That's interesting. Haven't seen a Morales game in this season yet for us at all, I don't think.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. Morales is very cheerful, and in fact, she brings up the Morales of everybody in the party.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah,
Where's the soundboard? Bad
Sorry, I couldn't help it. All right, last pick, maybe some kind of a bruiser coming out from Bloodbath and Beyond, or it could be something else. Gonna see Ragnaros. All right, Captain Roberts picking up Rag. I like it. Get a lot of lane coverage. Lava wave.
Lane coverage. Lava wave is probably coming out on this map. With the Morales, I'm wondering who's the good option to stim if she's going to go stim. I'm assuming Cassia, but do you think there's any potential for us to see Medevac?
Oh, I hope so. I really hope so, and I think we might.
I'd like that.
All right, we'll get back into game number 1 right after this. These are your teams. We'll see you on the other side. Good luck. Have fun. All right, welcome on in. Here we go, game number 1. I think I'm gonna turn up this volume a little bit. I think I have it turned down a little bit. Yep, there we go. Now we can hear everything. All right, very good. On the left-hand side, we have Cool Cats and Kittens. We have Horvath 70. I hope I'm saying that right. I may not be. On the Mei. The Bidium is going to be on the Morales. We do have Beowulf 04 is going to be on the Cassia. Descalada is going to be on the Chromie. And Crazy for Haruno is going to be on the Sonya. What are we looking like on the right-hand side?
Right-hand side, we're looking at Bloodbath and Beyond, starring Polite Gamer on the Joanna. Wraithling is running the Tychus. Punk RK Pirate is on the Li Ming. Rackham is running the Stukov, and Captain Roberts is the Captain America of the Flames, Ragnaros.
By fire, be purged. I might need a little help with that one. Let's see.
Oh, Chromie's looking like she's in trouble.
Ooh, and there it is. Purged indeed. Chromie will be the first blood dropping there. It's going to be Johanna who gets the kill, too. So watch out for the deadly tank. Not so polite after all, if you ask me.
Yep, even with Chromie going down, though, it looks like they are catching up just well enough with the soak. They didn't have anybody matching Sonya in the top lane, so that gave them, pretty even on the experience there.
Yeah, even if you get a kill, but you miss some of the minions, you're going to be behind a little bit in XP or equalized out. So kills at the beginning, not worth a whole ton, but still nice to get that momentum going.
Yep. Ming's getting a little aggressive, but pretty much doing a good job of keeping health pools up on Bloodbath and Beyond's part. Everybody's staying the same. looks like Rag rotating to the middle. I don't know if that's a double soak situation that they're trying to do.
Yeah, it looks like Captain Roberts was soaking top as now has come to mid. I don't think they could match Sonya very well, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So far, not so bad. It's camp time for both these teams as the siege camps are collected both on the left and the right, and now it's time to fight over the siege camp in the bottom.
Yep. Cool Cats and Kittens coming in. Looks like they're going to take over this positioning. However, getting pushed out. Tychus has position to do a lot of damage here, but he's getting slammed.
Getting low. It's going to get healed by Rackham. It's going to be able to back out, but I don't think they're going to be able to take this camp. Johanna, though, is not leaving. Polite Gamer is standing on the point maybe too long. Can they get out? Here comes the Fend. Down to 57 HP. Oh!
There it is.
There it is. Oh, wow. A pick there onto Mei by Li Ming, getting the 1-for-1. Nice counter kill there.
Great counter kill. In the top lane, it looks like Sonya was getting bullied a little bit, but Rag's going down to defend the middle lane.
Getting that soak, getting that soak. Here comes a potential flank, though. It's going to be Captain Roberts is going to be able to get out just fine. Going to get behind that wall, but you got to be careful. Like, you could always be threatened on this map by a tight rotation, get flanked, and then you're going back to base.
Yep. Bloodbath and Beyond spending a little bit more time than they probably should have in the bottom lane, not getting a lot of soak. They're just barely getting out experienced here.
Oh, Horvath going in for the icing. Just Punkar Pirate barely going to be able to avoid that. Ooh, a Li Ming versus 4 down in the bottom. That's scary. But here comes the rotation as the shrine has been activated. And it's time to pick up these minions, Skycake. Put them all in your mouth. Turn it into a Punisher.
Yep, really good lead here for Bloodbath and Beyond, but it looks like Cool Cats and Kittens coming in pretty aggressively. Sonya's getting a little bit low. Looks like Chromie's finding herself out of position, but just barely dodges a Ming Orb.
Yeah, there's a lot of action going on right now. Kind of a little bit of a split formation, but here comes concentration onto Rackham, and Rackham will go down. That Fend is going to be able to finish them off. 26-13 as far as minions cleared, though. So Bloodbath and Beyond, they are ahead, but they have to back off a little bit. They're getting pushed off.
Getting pushed out, probably. Yep, Tychus going down up in the top lane. I think this is going to be heavily in favor of Cool Cats and Kittens. It's probably going to give them enough time with the Tychus. I think the Li Ming is too low to keep pressuring.
More core.
Oh, that's... I didn't. Yeah,
they need 6 more. Is this going to be a cheeky play to get these last minions? Oh, they need 6.
He's missing quite a bit of them. They're matched up right now. Oh, this is going. Looks like it's going to be going to Cool Cats and Kittens from what I can see. Yep, that's right. John Cena coming down middle lane.
A nice attempt, though, with the Molten Core. I thought that might actually work there for a second. If it had been a little bit closer, they might have. Here comes the leap. Right onto Captain Roberts. Gonna get close and personal. Find out what they had for lunch. All right, they're pushing in onto this mid fort. I don't think they get the whole thing. What do you think, Skycake? It's going down fast.
Cleared pretty fast. I think what they're doing right now is probably the best thing they could be doing, is trying to take this camp while they have a little bit of pressure, still pushing the mid lane, not needing their attention. That way they can double back, maybe get bottom and get their other easy camp.
Yeah, nice camp steal there. Did get some decent damage, though. They got over half of the health of that mid fort. Not bad for the first Punisher. And they're going to get this bottom keep. This is giving them an experience lead so far. 1 level lead going over to Cool Cats and Kittens, getting close to 10.
Yeah, and I'd be interested to see what the 10s that they come out here with are. I'm really hoping to see that meta back. I'm assuming we're going to see an Avalanche, probably lead. Chromie, I imagine, going to go with the time. Oh, Sonya's in trouble.
Big invade top. Look at that. 4 committed to that bruiser camp up there, and Bloodbath and Beyond get it, and they do get the kill on Sonya. A nice rotation there, a nice gank opportunity taken.
Absolutely. This is going to be pushed back by a lone Cassia, though. I think this was a missed opportunity right here, probably for Bloodbath and Beyond, to at least get that tower and the well down. It looks like they're backing off. Probably going to be taking the bruiser camp before next objective.
Yeah, they're hopping on it now. 10s have popped for Cool Cats and Kittens. Not far behind for Bloodbath and Beyond. We're looking at Slowing Sands on Chromie, a leap on Sonya. We do have the stim. We got stim, so no Mom Van. Coming out from Morales, we do have Ice Wall from May, and we do have Ball Lightning coming out. Onto the Cassia there. Ooh, look at that big push.
Big lava wave coming.
Oh, and it catches Sonya. Nice counter engage there.
Chromie looks like she's probably in trouble, but just dodging orbs left and right. This is the most cheeky Chromie.
Cheeks for days. Watch out. Stay away from Grandma, because she's going to pinch them cheeks. Do they have a... do they have few dodges, or do they have Descalata dodges?
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, play it again. All right. Sorry.
So on the side of Bloodbath and Beyond, looks like we had the Blessed Shield come out. Odin on the Tychus, Wave of Force on the Leeming. I'm interested in that. Massive shove coming from Stukov, and Captain Roberts obviously with the wave that took out Sonya in the mid lane.
Getting good value off that right immediately. Right as 10 popped, we saw the massive shove come out and the lava wave. Here comes another engage. Watch out. Slowing Sands is down, but it's not going to prevent the death of Cassia. Cassia going down, and Lubidium running. Very, very low. You got to heal to be healed, but it's hard to do when all your buddies are on the front line and you have 12 health.
Yeah, great trade outs though. They forced the Li Ming back. There's no health on the Joanna left. So they're going to just look to probably pressure as much of the map as they can, keep up that experience lead if they can. But again, Bloodbath and Beyond getting an early lead here. We'll see if they can pull off the old switcheroo again and take the second Punisher.
Lich Queen, Softbird, and Tigerfish, thanks for being here in chat. We're going to see the second Punisher. 20 minions on the side of Bloodbath and Beyond already, but here comes Cool Cats and Kittens looking to make a scene.
Big blizzard here. Walking up 4 people.
Here comes the lead.
Oh my wombos.
Ice wall as well, and look, they're stuck in the Slowing Sands. That's a double kill, looking for 3. There it is. Triple kill. Will they get Wraithling?
Hungry for it. Diving maybe a little too far. Looks like he gets away.
All right, still, that is a triple kill going out to the side of Cool Cats and Kittens. Nice combo there, nice play, and they steal that siege camp for free.
Yep, great steal on the camp, and they've done it again. They switched this objective and are taking it even after having a disadvantage at the start.
Almost getting some some fort value too with this camp. It will get cleaned up, but here's the big baddie down in the bottom lane. We have the Mortar Punisher looking to jump on people, find himself a new trampoline.
Yep, really want to see that blizzard come out as soon as the jump happens.
There
Not
it goes.
Quite timed correctly. Shove comes out. Just separating everybody. I think they're probably diving a little too far. They just need to confirm this fort. Looks like that's what they're doing. I like to see them run up and just sneak mid fort. They can take it real easily right now.
Yeah, just sneak this fort. It's pretty low. Orvath is taking some damage, but is going to be able to pop the stasis there and is going to be able to take that down just fine as the Punisher drops down in the bottom lane. Thank you for the 69 bits, Lich Queen. I appreciate it. All right, Siege Camp rotation here from Cool Cats and Kittens. Even talent tier. They do have a level lead. But we've seen it invade here before from Bloodbath and Beyond, and they're looking for it. They don't quite get there in time. They do see Sonya top, though. If Rag comes in, it could be a 5v4. Down comes Odin, as well as the Slowing Sands. Odin, though, just takes too long to get activated and will go down. There goes Johanna falling next. There's
big shove coming out.
Yeah,
but it looks like they may be able to turn and get this Rackham dead.
It's a triple kill, getting a lot of value out of that leap. Captain Roberts is going to be able to get a lava wave off before going down, but that is a quad kill going over to Cool Cats and Kittens. The momentum in that team fight going from one to the next to the next. Nice play.
Yep, I'd like to see him push this whole wall down and get that well out of there so they have no healing options, and then maybe back up and take the Bruiser camp.
16's now online here for Cool Cats and Kittens, so they are now a talent tier advantage over a level and a half lead, and they're just going to back off. They're just prepping the bottom lane for being able to take that keep later if they can do so. And look, they have more wave pressure in the middle. They still have all of their forts, which is good. But this is far from over. I think Bloodbath and Beyond, they just need to regroup a little bit and try to find a good time to fight. Maybe pick up the camps before they get stolen if they can. But this might be a trap, Skycake.
It does look like this is going to be a tough situation for Bloodbath and Beyond. I don't see them contesting this. They're doing the right thing just by backing out.
It's really hard. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Ragnaros putting some damage on them, forcing them out. They still do take the camp, but that Molten Core putting a lot of damage on that Mei.
It can be tough to give up a camp that you've been working on, but you're right. That was absolutely the right call there. Down talent tiers. That would not be a good place to die, just for a camp that you can just clear up rather easily. So still looking for 16s. Getting some poke damage in there from Punk. A little bit of poke pressure. Wraithling, though, coming around with the flank.
Shadows.
Gets a little bit of a speed boost from Captain Roberts, but uses it to get out. So close to 16, though. Not quite there yet.
Not quite there yet, but we're looking at maybe one wave away. And I think after Bloodbath and Beyond hits 16, they really just need to be running this map as a 5-man to try and get a pick, because it looks like Cool Cats and Kittens, the name of the game is they're running as 4 and letting Sonya soak. And I think that could be the opportunity that Bloodbath and Beyond needs to take to just rush a 5v4 scenario, maybe not on an objective.
Indeed. Sonya does pick up the camp. There are 5v4 until Sonya gets here, though. This is the time for Bloodbath and Beyond to engage. Slowing Sands is down. We're going to see the Iron Skin pop. Horvath is going in for the chase. Here comes the Ice Wall, catching 2. Leap, landing, but they're incapacitated, so it does not hit them as they are shielded. Odin is popped, going in, and it looks like Bloodbath and Beyond is going to push Cool Cats and Kittens off the point, if only for a moment.
Absolutely. A couple of their ults are down. I think Bloodbath and Beyond being on the same talent tier right now really should have this advantage, but it might be tough. That Chromie is putting a ton of damage from the other side of the wall. Tychus getting chased down. Looks like Rackham's about to die. He does. Mei freezing the Ragnaros. Ragnaros going down next, it looks like.
Captain Roberts will fall.
Yes, chased out. They are giving this Punisher as well. And
Triple
lots of
kill.
pressure still in the bottom lane. They have the easy camp that's going to be taking that fort if they don't do anything about it.
Triple kill going over to Cool Cats and Kittens. Wraithling better be careful hiding in that bush. That bush is not as bushy as you might think. Oh no, here comes a huge engage. Here comes the fend. And there goes the icing, and down goes Tychus. Softbird, beep, 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 has a public announcement saying, always do your commandeering in a safe spot, kids. Bunkar Pirate trying to get away, but really not gonna happen. Mei says, I'm gonna tank this fort, and we're gonna chase you to the ends of the earth, because I got a thick health pool. Down goes the top fort, and bottom keep. It's already under, you know, it's about a fifth of a health left.
Yeah, all they have to do with 2 still dead, they could go sneeze on it. Looks like they're probably going to opt for the camp instead. Probably a smart move, looking to get those 20s just to really secure that talent tier advantage. Ragnaros clearing the top with the Flame Wave, which is going to catch him up a little faster, but I think we're looking at a bottom lane win condition pretty fast here for Cool Cats and Kittens.
Yeah, it is materializing that way. 20s are online now for Cool Cats and Kittens. So they do have map control, but Bloodbath Beyonce, we don't care. We're going to come in anyways. Oh, here comes an excellent Ice Wall, catching all 4 members in that choke point. Slowing Sands. Here comes the blow up. Down goes Rag, down goes Stukov, down goes Tychus. Polite Gamers in a bad spot, will not be able to get out either. Goes down.
Yeah. All they have left is the Ming, and I think this is a good opportunity for them. They have 30 seconds of free time on the map right now. With Mei being a little low, might be risky, especially taking tower hits. Great D trait there, but I think this is probably the call right here. They should be ending.
That is it. It is a team wipe going over to Cool Cats and Kittens as they do get all of those kills. fighting with that talent tier advantage and just an excellent team fight in that choke point. Core is dropping fast. 30, 20. That is going to be GG's. Well played. Game number 1 going over to Cool Cats and Kittens.
The dream is alive here for them to take the #1 seed if they take this next game. However, I would really like to see this go to a game 3. Bloodbath and Beyond, I think, put up a really good fight. There were a lot of good engages and really close fights in there, especially that ice wall scenario that they had in the top lane where the Leap came in and did absolutely nothing. That was a great opportunity for them to turn on it, and it looks like they did try to take advantage of that. Just barely didn't have enough because they had the tier disadvantage there.
Yeah, the synergy and setup from Cool Cats and Kittens seem to work quite well, just really mucking up the movement of the other team in those choke points. You got the Leap, you have the Slowing Sands, and you have Ice Wall to kind of set up what you want to do there. All trying to run away from the ball lightning. Beowulf going 8-1, putting out 57k hero damage there. There was very few times where I think that the ult synergy didn't work for Cool Cats and Kittens. There's that one Sonya Leap onto the ice wall targets, but it was you can't land them all, and it seemed to work quite well. So I think the advantage of Lava Wave didn't quite. I mean, you got a lot of experience, like 19k experience for Rag, but it was so close too with trying to get that objective with Rag trait. And it was, if they had gotten that first Punisher, who knows? It could have changed the momentum, but well played by both teams. The team fight just super strong for Cool Cats and Kittens.
Yeah, it was a very impressive game, especially I think for Captain Roberts. Ragnaros is really a hero that the only way, in my opinion, that he can shine in team fights is if he's free to move. And with Slowing Sands going down and Maze Blizzards, I mean, he's probably just having a heck of a time trying to put out any damage. I think the Li Ming, 50k damage was nothing shy of greatness, but look at Beowulf coming in at 57k, out damaging a Li Ming on this map. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, nope, yep, great plays by both teams. I really liked. We've highlighted some of the plays from Cool Cats and Kittens in that choke point in the bottom right before the end, and then also the Bloodbath and Beyond getting that camp invade on the siege camp on the top left for Bruiser camp. Really, that was a great play. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if maybe Bloodbath and Beyond, maybe they could pull out a macro victory and just maybe not give these team fights to Cool Cats and Kittens. However, at the same time, Cool Cats and Kittens were up talent tier advantages in a lot of those fights. So if Bloodbath and Beyond can maybe try to get ahead in the experience game, maybe they'll be in an advantageous position to take team fights in game number 2. We will have to see.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I really do think, Bloodbath and Beyond going to the macro game would be fun to look at. I think, however, though, their team fight probably was a little bit stronger as far as heroes were concerned in that game. It's just that the macro early game and that talent tier advantage every time going into those fights just favored Cool Cats and Kittens. I'd like to see them come back into a map, go in with the same team fight mindset, and maybe just macro a little bit earlier, better, and putting some hurting on those kittens over there.
Yes, absolutely. We'd love to see a game 3. No bias towards either team. We just like more games. But we are going to be going to Tomb of the Spider Queen for game number 2. And I think, I'm not sure exactly who's chosen this yet, but we will figure that out in a second. If you're just joining us now, we are in Div C West. Cool Cats and Kittens versus Bloodbath and Beyond. Cool Cats and Kittens taking game number 1. We're going to game number 2 shortly. We're just filling out the lobby now. Zed the Tech says great team frights and fights from CCK. Let's go, says the medium. Let's see. Ronan says missed a slaughter. There was a lot of fighting. And it was close too. There was a couple times where Cool Cats and Kittens just barely escaped without getting any points on the kill counter there. So those fights were pretty close for the early game. Sweet hat, Skycake, says Casey. Welcome in, Casey. Welcome.
Welcome, Casey. Don't tell them anything about my past. It's all disgusting and terrible. But yeah, I think I think with the team fights early were great. There was just way too much advantage in the late game there. You could even say maybe that those last 2 team fights were a bloodbath.
Oh, and then beyond.
And beyond.
And beyond. To infinity and beyond. That's not flying, that's falling with style.
I was really just trying to get my own wah-wah, but...
Oh, I'll give you one. I liked it. I'll give you... I'll give you the... Because I liked it, but also I guess since you wanted it, they'll just... There we go. All right, yeah, so we are going to be going to... Actually, I'll just pull this up in a second. I just want to make sure that we have the right team picking. Yep, okay. Let's go to the maps real quick, and we see where we're headed next. We are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. We're going to collect all of those spider butts, Skycake. Every single one.
Spider butts, and if I'm seeing this correctly, this looks like it's a... This is a map pick by Cool Cats and Kittens?
That is correct. So I believe, you know, Bloodbath and Beyond, they got their choice for game number 2, and I believe they chose hero pick, so seems to make sense. See if they can grab that OP hero in slot number 1. See what's going to happen. A Burnsy12 says, yo, those ice walls were hype as heck.
Hype.
Hype! What do you think? Jinxie, is it hype?
Hype train!
Hype train!
Did you ask Jinxie what she did with all the wine the other day?
I did, and she said...
I drank all the wine.
She drank all the wine, is what happened there, so...
Oh, the soundboards are so great.
All right, so I'm going to let them know that we are ready whenever. Yep. And then when these teams are ready, they're going to take us right into Tomb of the Spider Queen. So if you are going to be potentially banning a hero, if you're Bloodbath and Beyond and you want to take a Cool Cats and Kittens pick off the table from game 1, what do you ban? What do you think was most effective for Cool Cats and Kittens?
There was so much that was effective. I think if you're playing against a team that runs a good Chromie being left on the table is a big mistake. Sonya, very similar scenario in my opinion. If you leave the Sonya out there, and that is just such an oppressive hero to come into the back line, especially when you're playing Ming and Tychus. There's just so much potential for backline wipe with those heroes. I'd be looking at banning out the Sonya and the Chromie myself. Maybe Ming though. Ming was actually, or not Ming. I'm sorry, Mei. Mei was actually super oppressive on that map too, and as stated before, the ice wall hype was absolutely real.
You had me at backline wipe. There's the Tessadar getting banned out, as well as Brightwing. Brightwing was banned first by Bloodbath and Beyond, so they haven't mixed that up yet, but now they're in their second ban slot. Who knows? Maybe we will see. Oh, maybe we'll see this game get remade. Looks like someone disconnected, perhaps. Yeah, it looks like somebody from one of the teams has disconnected. Bloodbath and Beyond is claiming victory.
And we're going to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen.
And we've done it. That was the fastest match in NGS history. We're gonna get everyone back in the lobby. We'll try it again. Hopefully everyone can get back in and everyone's not having too many internet troubles. Good job, CCK, says Neurolux. Yes, they are great, says it's Lich Queen. Yes. Tigerfish approves of you, Skycake, in every single way. A Burnsy12. Yes, a Burnsy12 says, I think they have to ban Mei. They kind of got rocked by the ice walls. Yeah, the ice walls were brutal. It definitely set up the slowing sands, and then if you get stunned in there with the Sonya leap, there's a lot of nastiness happening in those choke points. What flavor slushy is that? Asks Jaratar. I don't think it's a slushy, or is it? I think that's you, Skycake. Yeah, what are you drinking?
This happens to be not a slushy. This is a mint chocolate chip shake from Baskin Robbins, none other than.
Ooh. Show us the money shot. Bring it up a little bit higher. We want to see the
You
Well,
really?
no. Of the
Okay,
shake,
oh.
of the shake.
Oh.
I'm cutting the feed. I want to see what I want to see what it looks. I want to see what the shake looks like. Now I have to clarify.
It's pretty much all gone, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And it really just looks like dirt. It's not a very visually appealing drink here, but you know, also not sponsored. This is a more visually appealing drink. And
Oh, I disagree. It's not green. Is it chocolate chip or mint chocolate chip?
It is mint chocolate chip. You know, the ice cream companies these days are just doing some really wacky stuff. They're making mint things that aren't green. Rocky Road is just not rocky. It's actually got marshmallows and chocolate and stuff in it. I was always under the assumption that there were pecbles and asphalt in my ice cream, but
Sure.
what can you do?
Dirt shake.
False
This is
advertising.
Jaratar. Oktar. Ogar. Jaratar. Uh-oh. That sound didn't sound right.
It was almost
Oh, maybe we're going
a
in?
horse scenario.
All right. Mix them together. Nice. Baskin Robbins always finds out, man, says Softbird. It's true. They always find out. Oh, my goodness. The strongest hero is disconnect. Yes. Is this the new strat? Asked Nvidium.
See, I disagree with that. I think the strongest hero in the game, as far as what I've experienced as a counter pick to me, is the mute button. I can't tell you how many times my team has had 0 comms from me because I turn my microphone off and forget to turn it back on.
I bet we see a Tassadar ban. Yep, there it is. Surprise, surprise, surprise. All right.
Oh, it's a clucker.
Watch out. I think this is where we dropped off last time. I wasn't sure if the second ban came in. I don't think it did.
I don't think it did either.
Show me potato salad. Maybe a May, a Sonya, or maybe they'll just keep it regular and ban out. Oh, it's gonna be the Sonya. Oh. Aggressive pig. All right.
Interesting to see the same bands coming out of Cool Cat and Kittens. I think that, except for the Chromium. Now not being utilized by them, they don't want to play against it. So really, Bloodbath and Beyond's in a scenario where they could take a very similar team to what they had last match. We'll see what they come out swinging with first.
Yeah, last time they picked up Stukov, which I think played well from Rackham, but who knows, they might try to favor something else now that they have first pick. Look at this, we have the May steal. If you can't beat them, steal them. I don't know.
Become them.
What kind of mug is that? This is a Heroes of the Storm mug. Here it is. Check it out. Boom, 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 and it has coffee in it. But I can't turn the cup too much because then I will need a new keyboard.
I stand ready.
Whew, Horvath 70 and Descolata. Descolata is just fun to say. Picking up the Garrosh and Vala. Look at the snap pick from Wraithling.
Beyond coming in with the Lunara. That's an interesting pick. Really like to see Lunara into Vala. If the team doesn't respond to that, Vala has a real hard time into that trade.
Yeah, let's see what value we can get out of the slows. And here's Anduin getting picked up by Rackham this time. Had the choice of Stukov, was still on the table, but maybe it wasn't necessary to pick it up. Gonna try something a little different.
Yeah, I really like the Anduin pick here because what I'm seeing so far is lots of speed and dive potential. And if anybody gets into a scenario where they're in trouble, Anduin's there to save the day.
Yeah, yeet. Get that yeet of faith coming out from Anduin. Yes, please. Sticking with the Gazlo ban, though. So, Cool Cats and Kittens puts a lot of value on the Chromie because they first picked it in Game 1, and they made sure that Bloodbath and Beyond did not get it. Lucio ban as well, with the Healer Choke, once again from Bloodbath and Beyond. Whoo, boy. So, looking for a little bit of wave clear from both of these teams. Interesting. Look at this chunky front line coming out from Cool Cats and Kittens.
Love to see Zarya play in this league. This is going to be a very fun game. I can already tell. With the Uther coming out, that is a lot of beef. There is just health for days on the side of Cool Cats and Kittens. I think Bloodbath and Beyond really needs to prioritize some type of percent damage right here.
They bring in the beef. Tychus again, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. No.
Going for the Ragnaros again.
That's right.
This probably is a better scenario for Ragnaros, being that he doesn't really have a whole lot that's going to be oppressing his movement on this match. Depends on the last pick, though.
And you get considerably more XP on the waves with all those spider butts hanging out. So if you can get a good long wave going, lava wave, catch up. Oh, wow. What a spicy comp coming out from Cool Cats and Kittens as Tyrael's picked up by Crazy for Haruno. Wow. Okay. Well, there it is. I
really like this lineup on the Cool Cats and Kittens side. There is tons of damage potential for Bloodbath and Beyond, but I think there's just a lot of health to go through and a lot of ways out. Lots of outs for the Cool Cats and Kittens side. We'll have to see what happens as we go into game number 2.
Let's do it. All right, welcome to game number 2. On the right-hand side, we have Bloodbath and Beyond. We have Polite Gamer on the May. We have Punk, our Pirate, is going to be on the KT. We have a Wraithling on the Lunara. We got Captain Roberts on the Ragnaros, and we have Rackham on the Anduin. What are we looking like on the left-hand side, Skycake?
Left-hand side, we are looking at Beowulf on the Zarya, Descolada on the Vala, Crazy for Haruno on the Tyrael, Lubidium as the Uther, and Horvath 70 on Garrosh. We really missed, unfortunately, there was a really, really cute moment at the start of this game. Cool Cats and Kittens were doing a merry-go-round on their core for the entirety of the first 30 seconds of the match.
Oh my goodness, I missed it. Shame on me. And also, we got that distracting disco from the Lich Queen. It's the Lich Queen. Thank you so much. We will get to that right after this game ends, and we'll throw in a wacky wavy boy. All right, so here is the matchup in the bottom. It's going to be Crazy for Haruno on the Tyrael versus Captain Roberts. That's an interesting matchup there altogether. Just beating each other in the face.
Yeah, interesting seeing Tyrael going Justice for All if he's going to be in the solo lane against somebody. Usually I would expect them to go Quest. That way they just have that infinite sustain going on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the raid from Icex. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome into Div C West, Cool Cats and Kittens versus Bloodbath and Beyond. Div C West NGS, Season 11. Game number 2. All right, so we do have these tight 4-1 splits with the 4-man rotations between top and mid. So far, not a whole lot of fighting happening, but here comes a potential Garrosh pick. You got to be careful and when you're pathing aggressively, because Garrosh will just pick you up and toss you back into the rest of the backline.
He will indeed. It looks like, however, Cool Cats and Kittens doing a really good job again of just staying slightly ahead on their rotations and capitalizing on the better rotation experience gain here. They are just barely finding a lead, and that's what they need to get that talent tier advantage again. However, it does look like bottom lane, Crazy for Haruno and that Tyrael did push Ragnaros back, so they're going to be looking at an even bigger lead bottom if they don't respond.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to go back and tap all the way back at the base. Refill all those mana and health bars. My boy chose Garrosh. Best of luck, says CEC the Ronin. All right. Softbird letting everybody know that they're moist. Nice. All right, Polite Gamer is surrounded. Oh, it gets tossed mid-icing. That just takes the cake. Nice toss and nice kill there. It will be first blood. Going over to Cool Cats and Kittens. I'm still laughing at my terrible pun.
Looks like a first camp going to Bloodbath and Beyond, though. They're looking to put a little bit of map pressure, try to get an advantage here. make sure that they can make up for that experience that they're losing out on early game. Cool Cats and Kittens not really responding with any camps, so this could be a good move for Bloodbath and Beyond.
Punk, our Cape Pirate, is a little bit far out, is able to dodge the stun from Garage. Their camp is just about cleaned up. Down just about maybe a third of a level as Cool Cats and Kittens are slightly in the lead. Captain Roberts might be a little bit extended. We'll back up a little bit, but Crazy for Haruno is just tempting them with that low health pool.
Yeah. Nothing really going to happen, though, in that bottom lane. Doesn't look like. Cool Cats and Kittens were focused on the Bruiser camp. They are picking it up and sending it mid. It looks like 2 showing bottom lane, though, so Captain Roberts is going to have a hard time putting any more pressure until Garrosh is out. And it does look like he is back in the mid lane, looking to do some damage. Can they get the Mei? Oh!
Ooh,
just barely.
68. We'll call it 69 HP on the escape. Nice. Woohoo! All right, potential rotation down onto Captain Roberts. Captain Roberts is wise to this, but if you got 5 down here, might as well try to take this bottom camp or get some siege damage. Immediately gonna plop down right on this camp. However, there is some contesting happening here on this bottom turn, and it's crazy for Haruno.
Haruno looks like he could be in trouble, but that Tyrael just escaping. No way to kill that guy if he's got his Q up. Uh-oh, looks like Garrosh could be in trouble, though. Definitely with the Mei pushing back. However, Ball is sinking some damage in. And I think they're going to be able to walk on this. Uh-oh, Mei getting thrown into the tower.
It's going to be getting the unstoppable, and here comes some flames popping out from Punk. Wow, that was a lot. There's a lot of escapes happening there. I thought someone was going to go down for certain, but not the case. Both teams do have turn-in. It's just who can get those gems in. 0 gems actually in the bank for Bloodbath and Beyond. But they do have them if they can just get them in. Good defense here from Horvath, making sure they don't turn in top.
Zarya putting in 16 gems in the bottom while she's safe. The Tyrael looking to do some damage in the mid lane. Bala in the bottom. Captain Roberts in the bottom very low. So if they put pressure on the bottom lane, which it looks like they're about to, they could potentially take this fort. Not respond to. However, they are getting rotated on. Looks like it's going to be a 4v4 here.
Polite Gamer trying to chase them off. Does so, but exchanges quite a bit of their health. Getting some poke out from Beowulf. Beowulf is on fire. Is going to possibly spread. Here it comes. Nice stuns. Can they use it to get some kills, though? I think they might have to use it just to defend. And now they might have to think about running. You don't want to go down with 26 gems in your possession.
Absolutely not. Yep, and the full 5-man coming into bottom lane, they're not worried about anything else. The health pools on Bloodbath and Beyond are just too low to walk away from. It looks too tempting. They want the kills, but they are all patient. They back up. They're not going to try to do too much on this defense. Looks like Cool Cats and Kittens rotating to the mid to see what they can do there.
Wraithling is trying to clean up these spiders as best as they can. Going to top lane now to take down that spider, but here comes Cool Cats and Kittens looking to really heat things up.
No stuns on the Blizzard, but they are doing an okay job of pressuring out.
Tens online. Watch out. Cool Cats and Kittens have their 10s. Here comes big stuns, double stuns from Bala, and Polite Gamer tries to escape, but I don't think they're going to make it out. This time they do go down. Downtown.
So on Cool Cats and Kittens, it looks like Zarya went with the expulsion zone. Rain of Vengeance on the Vala. Judgment coming out of the Tyrael. So he's going to be a divey boy. Divine Storm coming out of the Uther. So following up those stuns in Warlord's Challenge, they are going to be looking for blood.
The CC that's stacked on the side of Cool Cats and Kittens is gross. We will be able to have a potential XP catch up with the lava wave from Rag, but you got to stay out of team fights or win them in order to get that XP gain there. We do have 10s online for Bloodbath and Beyond as well. Leaping Strike, Pyroblast, Avalanche, Light Bomb, and Lava Wave, as we saw. Even Talenteer getting some vision there in the bush. Oh my goodness. Still very close. The bottom fort and mid fort are gone on the side of Bloodbath and Beyond. Those got taken down. But turn-in is available for both teams, trying to get them turned in top.
Bala with a great stall there. That Rag really needs to get his gems in. Oh, never mind. It looks like Cool Cats and Kittens snuck another one.
Oh my goodness, these tosses from Horvath while Polite Gamer is in mid-air. There it comes. Down goes May.
Yes, that Judgment. So much range. Looks like a Pyroblast coming out on the Vala, but she'll probably be fine. Especially with that Zarya shield and the Uther healing through. There's just so much beef on this team. I don't really know what you do into it. They have to get an opportunity where they can put a little bit of damage on that Vala and have Kael'thas run his Pyro with maybe the Luna Leaping Strike at the same time to close out that max damage dealer that they've got.
Indeed, so much beef on this team, it's giving vegetarians nightmares. Beowulf might be in a little bit of trouble, though. Is going to have to start backing out. Does get a friendly toss there from Garrosh. Wraithling getting those leaping strikes to safety. It looks like they're going to get out. Yep, they do. But this is a prime opportunity for Cool Cats and Kittens to push with their objective as they got those kills. They're close to 13. There's a big wave happening down in the bottom. Bloodbath and Beyond is just trying to pick up what they can here, but a big Warlords challenge will take Anduin down, and Polite Gamer, 75 HP, drops to 0.
Looks like Kael'thas will be going down too. That Judgment just so oppressive. If kills are walking away, Tyrael finds a way.
Triple kill going out to Cool Cats and Kittens. Their objective goes down, but they get a lot of value here. They get the top fort, and they are pressuring mid big time.
Yeah, with 9 seconds still on that Kael'thas, they could probably take this keep, but I'd like to see maybe a little bit of discipline coming out. They back to get the Bruiser camp. It's going to be a lot of damage on that Beowulf.
Oh,
With
Avalanche.
Snowball.
Not quite connecting. That could have been a good counter engage, but
However, getting the gems in top lane, so they're going to have a little bit of pressure coming out. They got to do something with this wave. Find a way to take a fort off of the side of Cool Cats and Kittens so they can get a little bit more lane pressure and have some more free range to roam this map. They've got to find a way to get picks.
Indeed. Not the best time to turn in as the waves are pretty pushed, but you know, you gotta clear. You gotta clear, and if you die with all these gems, it's not gonna do any good. Turn them in while you can. Strong push from Bloodbath and Beyond in the top hand lane as they're assaulting this top fort.
Yeah, I love this call. They see that there's 4 bot defending really strong, and they are going to capitalize on that, I think, and take this fort down pretty quickly. This could open up an opportunity for them. Oh, never mind. Looks like they're backing off. Would have loved to see that fort go down faster, and Rag could have used the multiple core there.
Oh my goodness! Polite Gamer getting tossed in the air just like a juggler, getting tossed and yanked at the same time by Anduin and Garrosh. Oh, Wraithling will not be getting out though. Light bomb going off, but down goes May, as called out in chat by CEC the Ronin. Who's gonna die? In the words of NSYNC, it's gonna be May.
Oh man.
Big lava wave coming out though.
Yeah, that lava wave in mid's not really going to get a whole lot done. The fort already down. I think the wave needed to get sent bottom there, but it looks like Cool Cats and Kittens going to take this Bruiser camp. They definitely have the numbers for it. This is a free pickup for them.
Yeah, I just really can't contest this right now, and after picking this up, just one step closer to 16 on the side of Cool Cats and Kittens. And now it's cleanup time for Bloodbath and Beyond. Oh no, they're going in. Here comes Unstoppable on Garrosh, but the chase has begun. Here comes the icing and the leaping strike, but there's the taunt onto Lunara and the toss. Here comes the snowball. Ooh, it does scoop up Garrosh, but not in time to save Wraithling. Wraithling will go down. A bold move there, Cotton.
Yeah, Garrosh just too beefy of a boy, especially with the opportunities that they have on these shields. They're running 2 auto attacks into the Garrosh whilst he has armor from the Uther and shields from the Zarya. It's just a really tough wall to get through.
Yeah, it's super impressive. It's Lich Queen asks, does he love to be tossed? No one loves to be tossed except maybe.
Oh yeah, I really love to be tossed.
Who knows?
Who was that?
That is the Lich Queen on the soundboard. Yep, fishing for soundboard clips in chat. Love to see it. All right, here's another turn in for Cool Cats and Kittens. They are on the move, on the move. All right. Still don't quite have 16s on the side of Bloodbath and Beyond, but they're looking for it.
They are looking for it, closing out that bottom lane, but they need to be super careful. They need to be defending back at their walls. Mid, probably the priority since it's going to be going to core. Lots of pressure top, though. They need to answer that. Probably going to see, yep, the lava wave coming out, and I'm sure we're going to see that followed by a molten core coming up here soon. He is on the mid keep with that. Probably a little bit of preemptive on that. You want to have that molten core soaking up as much of that mid wave damage as you can. The timer is going to be up by the time that that big wave gets there. They are doing a good job of pressuring them off of this keep, though.
Yeah, with how spread out Bloodbath and Beyond are, they are doing what they can. Out comes the Avalanche, catching 2. Crazy. It's just being able to jump right back. And the distraction is complete, and down goes the top keep. Captain Roberts in trouble. Down goes May, down goes Rag. There's the triple kill onto Lunara, looking for more. Light Bomb comes out. Oh my goodness, still taking a lot of damage. Here comes the Pyroblast, boop! Not quite enough to take Horvath down. Just a little bit of a heat on the back of the neck. Punkar, okay, Pirate, oh no! It's a quad kill.
Descalada chasing that KT down, putting them in the position for the core kill, and that looks like this is game number 2 going to Cool Cats and Kittens.
That quad kill setting them up for the win here, and that is going to do it as the core drops down to 0. Game number 2 going over to Cool Cats and Kittens. GG's, well played.
Yes, 2 awesome games. I think Bloodbath and Beyond was doing a lot of the right stuff, but again, just finding themselves at a disadvantage early game, and Cool Cats and Kittens just doing such a good job of maintaining that talent tier advantage throughout the game with the right rotations. I think the team fights were great, but there's just too much health to get through on that team when you're down a talent tier advantage.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it's kind of like having like some kind of protective bunker with you when you're going in and getting the siege. They got really great early siege value, able to take down bottom fort and then mid. When you have the shielding from Zarya, you have, you know, speed from Tyrael, you have stuns from Uther and even more shielding, and then you have, you know, Garrosh, who is a formidable opponent on the front line who puts the fear of getting tossed in you. It just, you know, just so much self-sustain and actually sitting on those forts if you need to in order to get that siege damage in. So
yeah, I mean, they're just up against so much. I mean, look at these stat lines. You have Anduin trying his heart out and just getting at the 38,000 mark for the heals, while on the Cool Cats and Kittens side, when you're talking collective healing and shielding on their team, they're sitting above the 150,000 mark altogether, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of self-sustain being picked up there. Whew. Oh my goodness. Once again, you know, Captain Roberts putting out quite a lot of XP gain there on Rag. Just not able to catch back up, and having to fight down those talent tiers is rough. Rooney. But I have to give major props to Horvath70 on the Garrosh for the timing of the wrecking balls. They were fantastic. It would be grabbing Polite Gamer mid-icing, zooming away, and just be like, nope, you're going the other way, and just being patient, holding and waiting for it. It was crazy. And there's some also really good pulls though by Rackham as well. I remember there was one toss, like May was sliding out, got tossed, mid-toss, gets pulled by Anduin. It's just like throwing May all over the place. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. We will go back to us, and we do have a distracting disco to redeem for the Lich Queen, so thank you very much for that. We will get that going, and we'll do a wacky wavy boy too. So I'm sorry for all these lights, and then we'll try to see if we can get an interview from Cool Cats and Kittens and see if they want to do that. So,
oh wow,
yeah,
you can feel it.
All right, we got the wacky wavy boy as well. He always encourages me to dance. He's always got the best moves. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out and watching these games and hanging out in chat. Thank you so much. Let's see. A Snow Queen has melted, says Ronan. Yes. Gimli loves to be tossed. Just don't tell the elves, says see the Ronan. Gimli's like, you're going to have to toss me. What?
Give that man some
Just
extra
toss me.
channel points.
Don't tell the elf. Yeah,
For
absolutely.
the Lord of the Rings reference.
Yeah, very good. Way to go, cool cats and kittens, says a Burnsy12. Libidium, thank you very much for the 69 bits. Caca, says Ronan. The highlighted message. Sky needs to participate, says Lich Queen. Do you have any dance moves?
Dance moves? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I have dance moves, but I have this really cool trick that I learned one time. You ready?
Yeah.
I'll do some dancing to it. You ready? I'm a magician.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what? How did you stop the music? How did you do this?
All right. So, back in probably 2016, I spent many months in the Appalachian Mountains among Sherpa and monks, and they taught me a lot of stuff that you can do with your fingers, particularly your thumbs. But I won't go into detail about that because that's for the bedroom talk.
All right. Very good. I'm glad you didn't say for the interview talk. We will reach it out to Beowulf to see if they want to send somebody over for an interview. I wonder if let's see. We're going to go to the map screen real quick, and I'm going to check and see if there's somebody that's just actually sitting there waiting for us, because that could be a possibility as well.
Very well.
I don't see anybody at this moment in time, but they will hopefully let us know if it is time to time to go or not. All right. So here is where. Oh, yep. Looks like Beowulf would like to. Which lobby do you think we should go to, Skycake? What sounds good to you?
There's a couple of them being utilized. 3 and 4 are looking pretty good, though.
Yeah. What do you think?
Why don't we do the coin flip again?
All right. We'll do coin toss.
I say heads for 3.
Okay, and flip, and it is heads. So we're going to lobby 3.
Lobby 3 it is.
All right, I'll see you over there. All right. Very good, very good. We are going to lose Skycake's video, but I believe Skycake is with us. Yes, and we have Beowulf joining us. Beowulf, congratulations for getting this 2-0 domination. How are you feeling?
Thanks, I'm feeling real good.
You guys had quite the performance. Not losing a single death in game number 2. Wow, that's impressive. So tell me a little bit about your banning strategy. Did you guys research Bloodbath and Beyond at all before tonight's match?
Yeah, we did some scouting, and we looked at previous matches, and we noticed a lot of other teams banning out their Tassadar, and we figured there's probably a pretty good reason for that, so we thought we'd go with the flow and also ban the Tassadar.
There you go. That seems to work pretty well. What was I gonna ask? Okay, so we'll get to game 2 in a second, but first, the comp was crazy, and I'm sure Skycake wants to ask some things about that. Skycake, before I continue, do you have any questions about game number 1?
Game number 1 was on Infernal Shrines. Just thinking about the bans going into that, I mean, seeing Chromie not getting banned, was that like a green light for you guys to first pick that? Is that a really strong hero for you?
Yeah, going into this, we knew Chromie was going to be really contested. Bloodbath and Beyond also plays a mean Chromie from what we've seen. So it was one of those things where if we're first pick, we're going to try to force the first pick. And if we weren't, it was getting the ban. So.
Yeah, I mean, your Chromie game 1 was doing so much work on those objectives. I mean, you went consistently 3 times into objective down 20 minion kills and just flipped it on him. It was an amazing job with the poke, zoning out everything. I mean, were you a little bit what were you playing on the map 1? Are you the tank? I can't remember.
I was the Cassia.
Oh, Cassia. Oh yeah, that's right, Cassia. You were
top hero damage, 57k at the top.
You were slaughtering, and just the way that you guys were boxing them out, you're forcing the Tychus to run every time. I mean, were you confident going into those objectives every time?
Yeah, we often knew we were often sacrificing, the first bit of objective to get something elsewhere on the map. Generally, a camp to get it running. And we kind of acknowledged going in, like, yeah, let them get the first part, but we felt really good about our ability to win the fight and force them off the point. So it was just really good. And they almost squeezed a few out with the Ragnaros plays, Molten Core. But we got really good at sniping the low minions before they could take them out. So worked out well.
Yeah, that one was really close. I think that was within like four minions or so, but I was like, are they gonna get it? It's a tense moment. The ice walls in game number 1 were awesome as well. I remember there was a quad ice wall down in the bottom lane. What does your team do to start these fights off? Do they say, do you send the tank in when you're playing Mei to try to get a setup and then build on top of it? Because it seemed like you layered quite a few things, like the slowing sands and things of that nature.
Yeah, we're pretty organic with how we call fights and how we engage. It's really just about what the enemy is doing and who's most exposed. So everyone on the team kind of knows, like, if you see an opportunity or you see somebody out of position, drop the ult on them, drop the CC, and we'll follow up. And I think sometimes you get a little bit of overlap because multiple people see the same opportunity, and you might throw a leap and an ice wall on the same target. But for the most part, I think it really makes everyone feel confident making those plays and engages, no matter what character they're on, and knowing the team's going to follow up. So
very good. Sounds like something that comes along with playing together and practicing together and learning how to stack those together. Are you the shot caller for the team as well, or how does that work for your team?
Yeah, I'm the main shot caller. Like I said, everyone is calling out when they have opportunities, but I'm the final say, so theoretically.
Okay, so sometimes team members will be running things by you, and then you'll pick some up and set some other ones down, and whatever you say goes.
Yeah, that's the general idea. Yeah, sometimes people really like their ideas and they stick to them, but hey, I can't complain when it works out and we get 2-0s.
Very good, very good. All right, let's hop. Oh, go ahead, Sky.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just real quick, walk me through the adrenaline rush that you get when you're playing a Cassia and you get a stim drone on you.
I mean, it's fun, but Cassia is already just pretty hyped to play. And unfortunately, I didn't go for the auto attack build for the max synergy. So mostly what I feel is, oh good, I've got movement speed. Now they can't get away from me. And it feels pretty good.
Was there a point at all where you considered Mom Van getting that on Morales?
We'd have to ask our healer about that. The Morales was entirely his brainchild. So he just, like, in the draft, he's like, guys, Morales is going to be great into their team. We're like, okay, if you think so. And so in his head, he had this ready to go. So I couldn't tell you if he thought if he was going to maybe try to group us up and take us to school. But or Stim Drone was always in the plan. It's all in the Libidium head space. So
very good. All right, let's hop to game number 2. Tell us about this crazy comp concoction of Zarya, Vala, Tyrael, Uther, Garrosh, just chonky donkey and really hard to lock down.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to play. It just everything on the team kind of works together. You get the movement speed, you get shields. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those comps that I've always had in the back of my head. I play a lot of Zarya. If you look at my profile, there's a number of Zarya games on me. So I just kind of have in my head this picture of what's the perfect combination. And it turns out you throw a ton of shields on Bala and then you CC and you win the game.
So you have a little bit of a hyper carry situation, taking away some of the cons of Vala of being a little squishy, but just stacking shields and armor. That solves that problem. Very nice. Skycake,
does.
Do you have some questions for game 2?
Just piggybacking on that, the comp was ridiculous. I loved it when I saw the Zarya lock, especially with the Tyrael lock at the end with you guys last picking that Tyrael. I kind of knew what was going on. There is just so much synergy to just give that Vala so much room to breathe and do what Vala does. But the Tyrael just brought it home for me. Crazy for Hirano, just capitalizing. Every time you guys were able to pick one and everybody else started to run away, Crazy just said no and dove him down. Was that kind of like, I was really expecting the Sank with your guys' protection comp there, but the Judgment came out. Was that something that he goes typically?
It just depends on the situation. Sometimes you need the Sanct. There's just too much danger and you need to turn a big team fight. And sometimes you're getting kills already and you just need to run people down, and then you can go Judgment and have a lot of fun with it. It's one of the things we like about the Tyrael pick is it kind of brings that flexibility.
That and the I'm interested just because I really thought that I was going to see the Grav Bomb here instead of the Expulsion Zone. Walk me through why you went Expulsion Zone versus their comp.
I just straight up think Expulsion Zone is better in every possible way. The only situation I'd go Grav Bomb is maybe like a Phoenix Planet Cracker or a meme combo, but the Expulsion Zone has it all. It has its own CC. It's not a suck you in, but you can lock people into a corner and achieve the same effect. And it's got a huge chunk of damage on it. So I figure, and it comes out faster. And actually, it now has the same cooldown. It used to have a lower cooldown, but it just has on all fronts the edge for me. So you'll probably never see me taking Grav Bomb on Zarya personally.
Way to the Expulsion Zone. Very nice.
Highway to the Expulsion Zone.
Ooh, that should be my theme. Can I get that played next time I lock Zarya in a draft?
Yeah, I'll have to pick that up and add it to the soundboard. All right, we are going to let you get on out of here. Before I have one silly question before we let you get on back to your team and to celebrate, and that is, if you could change the sound of flatulence to any other sound in the world, what would it be?
Oh, just lion roar. Just full-throated lion roars.
Yes. Excellent. I love it. All right. If you have any shout-outs, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I got to shout out my team, as always, but particularly after 2-0. Really great stuff. It's just been a real pleasure playing with them this season. So shout out to the Cool Cats and Kittens. Shout out to our Cool Cats and Kittens fan club. I heard they were out in force tonight, so always great to see. Hope we gave you guys a good show. Tune in soon. Playoffs run. Gonna be equally exciting. And gotta shout out the casters. You guys made it fun, and you swept in at the last minute to save us from an uncasted match. So thank you, Weenus and Sky. It's an honor.
Oh, thank you very much. Our pleasure.
Yeah, and just really quick, a final, congratulations on this sweep, particularly putting you guys in the #1 seed currently.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh, CCK.
15-5, 21 points. Is that right, Sky Kick?
That looks like that's what it is. They're leading Team Rainbow Strike Go by 1 point now, with an even number of games played.
Hype. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Beowulf. Great matches tonight, and look forward to seeing you guys in the playoffs.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a great night.
All right, you too. All right, Cake, I'm calling you back. Baby, come back. And then I gotta turn off these chickens. Sorry, chickens. Bye.
Bye, chickens.
Bye, chickens. Got Sky Cake back instead. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you very much, Sky Cake, for co-casting with me. How do you feel that your first casting experience went?
I loved it.
Oh, good.
It's always a pleasure to be in a Discord channel or room with you, Venus. The soundboard is delightful. The jokes are plentiful. And I'm just glad I didn't embarrass myself or get your Twitch account banned.
Well, we were close there. For a second, I was like, I don't know. It might be happening. All right. So, Skykick, you have a Twitch, I saw. Where is that? It's
hiding somewhere in a deep dark closet that hasn't really been utilized nearly as much as it should be, but
I'm gonna type something in and we'll see if it goes to the right spot. Is that you? I'm just gonna type it in chat. Nope. It's not. What is the twitch.tv/ again?
I'm pretty sure it's Skycake420, but let me confirm that real fast.
Anyways, also on Twitter at mshockdaddy. Check that out. Oh my goodness, Arrow is coming in with the raid. Thank you very much. We are at the end of the stream. We have the 2-0 domination of Cool Cats and Kittens versus Bloodbath and Beyond, but keep your head up, Bloodbath and Beyond. You only need to win one match in the playoffs to move forward, and you're sitting in a pretty good position right now. Rip a stream ending. Yes, Arrow, but we got to find some kind of an Arrow clip here. Here's an Arrow clip.
I think blind baby. Double onto the kill. Words. Silence. Triple kill.
Love you, Arrow. Thank you so much. And of course, the other Arrow clip.
ETC's a cow. Do you think maybe that Anduin milked him?
Maybe Anduin milked him. It's yeah, that's true. Follow Skykick on Twitter at mshockdaddy. Check that out.
Yeah, and as it turns out, the Twitch is actually somebody else must have had the name before me because it's a reversal, and I did 420 Skycake, so it's twitch.tv.
Okay.
420 Skycake.
All right, we'll get that.
Yeah, and I just want to give a shout out real quick to Chalky Milk because it's the greatest drink of all time. And if you guys aren't drinking Chalky Milk before every match, trust me, it does wonders for your gameplay, and you will not regret it.
Very good. Well, thank you very much, Skykick. I appreciate it. You can find me on Twitter at MoistWeenus, twitch.tv/MoistWeenus. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out in chat, bringing the fan clubs of Cool Cats and Kittens and Bloodbath and Beyond. Thanks for everyone just hanging out in chat, for the bits, for the follows. I think I missed IceX follows, as well as Jaratar, thank you for the follow. CEC, the Ronin, thank you for the follow, as well as Swayams, CWYAMZ, Siams. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for having fun with us. We are gonna get on out of here. We're gonna find someone to raid, but in the meantime, just watch this, and we'll see you on the other side. Good night. Toodaloo.
Good night.
I shall be your shield.
Blessing upon friends!
Hell, it's about damn time.
We are steadfast in the face of peril.
Don't underestimate a Nephilim.
Stormwind honors those who serve.
This is only the beginning of our journey.
My wrath shall not be quenched.
Your deeds bring honor to us all.
By steel or fang, we will prevail.
Not even death can save you from me.